Thousands of years ago, in the shadow of the Silver Mount, the Black Sovereign made her final stand. Amalokla Firstborn, Amalokla Cool, heir of Armag the Tiger Lord, was the greatest conqueror for generations, perhaps greater even than her legendary ancestor. When she rode forth across the Numerian plains, greatsword in hand and a mighty host at her back, for Amalokla would never hide behind her troops. She was a vanguard unto herself. All of the great Kellig followings trembled and threw down their weapons before her. She ended hundreds of years of war, created a peace that should have lasted forever with the power of her steel. It stood for 10 years instead. It was treachery that did her in. No man could stand against the Black Sovereign in open war. Her enemies raised armies in secret, brought in mercenaries from 100 nations with promises of treasures from the sky. The host encircled her encampment and then encroached. They encroached the way cowards encroach. Whispers in tents under the cover of darkness, entire squads of riders sneaking off in the night to join the enemy camps, seeking promised riches and some new, glorious conquest that would somehow dwarf what they had already achieved. She could see it happening. She could hear the whispers, sense the doubt on their faces as day after day their numbers grew thinner and the assembled hordes only ever grew. Amalokla Cool, first Black Sovereign of all Numeria, was not a coward, and she was not a fool. She stood in the center of her camp, high atop a bridge that straddled the strange, ancient pit cut into the top of the hill, and wearing her crown of stag's horns to ensure that she could be seen above all others, she stood over her remaining forces, those loyal to her, and her nation beyond, and she made a declaration. Cowards were free to run, free to fight for the other side if they so wished. The first sovereign would hold her nation against all comers. She would fight until her bones fell into the pit below and beyond, if Gorham willed it. This is Pod Against the Machine.
Pod Against the Machine.
Welcome back to Pod Against the Machine, the only Pathfinder actual play that hugs you with invisible bears. I'm your host, and here's everybody.
Aw, we're so nice.
Yeah, it was really weird when I started listening to that podcast called Hugs You with Invisible Bears, and it was just about spaghetti recipes and financial advice. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Last week on the program, we rejoined our heroes in the middle of a fight with Lugodamons. It was going. Kira and Cassius were pretty hurt, but Alwyn was keeping them up while Brixby was spending a lot of spells with mixed success against the spell resistance of the daemons, when the door at the far end of the chamber popped open and out stepped a Kellid woman who looked pretty serious as she went into a rage, but didn't do anything else. The party continued to fight some daemons. Kira killed one of them. The lady attempted to walk past Kira as if to maybe go to one of the daemons. Who knows what she was doing. But Kira hit her with a chainsaw, so she quickly reversed course and just kind of hung out for the rest of the fight. Cassius got harmed and reduced to 1 HP, and Alwyn got shot a bunch of times as the daemons clearly didn't like that he was keeping people alive when daemons love death. They're big death fans. But Alwyn healed himself, and some, shooty-doos, some stabby-doos, and some chainsawy-doos later, the last of the daemons went down. The fight was won, and the party met Cooling Kit, the consort of the Black Sovereign, who had apparently been hanging out in the Sovereign's vault beneath the palace, and came out, I guess, to help the party, who wound up not needing help. She took a little bit of convincing that they weren't people, just breaking in for funsies, but the party said all the right things about wanting to help her, wanting to help her husband become, the man he used to be rather than the drug-addled servant of the Technic League that he'd been reduced to. She seemed to like that general idea. She didn't know what that had to do with being in the basement, so the party said they were going to sneak into the Technic League compound to rescue one Vargas, No Clan, who is a prisoner of the Technic League. She said, you could do that, but chances are it wasn't going to be a good idea because the way is blocked by the ghost of the first Black Sovereign, who will not negotiate with anyone but the current Black Sovereign and will probably kill anybody who tries to go through. So the party figured they could negotiate with her, maybe at least like a little. Cooling Kit let them know that they could sleep upstairs in the spare bedroom. And also, if they happened to survive their ridiculous mission that she didn't think they could survive, to make sure to stop by her room before, doing any coups, just to check in. After that, she said her goodbyes, and the party, freshly healed and ready to go, decided to do some ghost busting. They went south. The first Sovereign popped out of a hole at the center of this inverted ziggurat in the ground and demanded to know who disturbed her. Seemed to completely ignore Cassius's explanation that they were here to pay tribute by throwing her a grizzly bear. Flew up to the grizzly bear, harmed it. The bear was deeply upset by this. Then she demanded again to know who disturbed her. Alwyn tried to explain, as Cassius had a moment before, and she disappeared, at which point the bear rushed over and clawed Alwyn and grappled him. And it feels a little initiative-y at this point. I don't know if you all are getting that vibe.
Alwyn, whose head is currently in a bear's mouth, does not think we need to roll initiative.
Could roll a single initiative, I guess.
Nice.
Just a little initiative for fun.
Why not? For a treat. Just a treat on this podcast.
What's your bonus? Plus 10. Okay.
What does Brixby have for initiative?
27 with a 17 off the die.
It's pretty fast. How about Alwyn?
Alwyn also has a 27, but with a lower bonus, so he is below Brix.
Okay. How about Cassius?
Natural 19 for a 25.
Got some fast initiatives this evening. How about Kira?
7 for a 14.
Well, some pretty good initiatives. Unfortunately for everyone, the bear, the nostalgic bear, who has the Imagine Bear icon, and now exists on the map, got a 39 initiative.
What?
Which is the fastest a bear has ever been, I think.
Right up there with Cocaine Bear. Really? Just...
This may be a cocaine bear. It's difficult to say.
Oh, no.
The bear, I think, is going to release the grapple on Alwyn, and it's going to spread some, claws and bites between Alwyn and Cassius. So, since it started with Alwyn, it'll look over at Cassius for a quick claw. That is a cracked die. What is the bear's bonus here? I believe that is a 30 versus flat-footed AC.
Yep, that will be a hit.
That's against Cassius.
It's Cassius.
Oh, Cassius, I thought you said Alwyn, sorry.
Question. Has it been 6 minutes since we started the fight with the Thatch?
Probably, yeah. It's been a while.
I guess we
since
talked
then.
for a while. It's probably. Okay. Yeah, then he's not blurry, which he'll fix soon. That will hit.
Okay, that's terrible damage.
Oh, I just realized I couldn't have been grappled because we all have freedom of movement on us for 10 minutes a level.
Oh, nice. Well, then you're not
So
grappled.
that would still be active. Yeah.
But that's going to be minimum damage for Cassius, 7 damage. I will spare you the free attempt to grapple since you have freedom of movement. It's going to then claw Alwyn with the second claw. That is a 30.
That is a hit.
That is 9 damage. And then it's going to bite Cassius with the final chompy do. We are looking at a 28 versus flat-footed chomps.
Meets beats.
Oh, much better damage. How about 13 chomp damage? Alright, that was one of the most impressive turns by a black bear that there's ever been. Or not a black bear, a grizzly bear, what am I saying?
Yeah, that'd be even more impressive if it was a black bear.
Brixby, you're up. The bear that was supposed to work for Alwyn is not working for Alwyn.
All right. Well, first I want to know what's going on. So I'd like to roll some sort of knowledge probably about her, and then maybe also the situation with the bear is an outcropping of my knowledge of her.
The knowledge that we are looking for is religion.
Got that religion. Oh, it like skittered on a 2 on mine. It's a 23. Get a 2 off the die. Looked like it was going to be a 20.
I'm afraid the Brixby is not religious enough to understand what's going on with this lady nor this bear.
Nothing about bear ladies in the Song of the Spheres book I got right here. Let's see. What can I do to old bear lady? Figure it out. Alright. I'm gonna need a will save from the bear lady.
Alright. That is a natural 20.
Okay, well, the DC 20 glitter dust does not blind you, but boy, are you fabulous.
That is a sparkly bear.
That's a super sparkly death bear. I know nothing about it, and I've just made it glitter with no ill effects. My work here is done. And, it's just going to take a 5-foot step away from that. Yep. Just grab the right thing. Not targeting myself. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, multi-talented Alwyn. There's a sparkly bear in front of you. It's just hurt you.
Yeah, multi-talented Alwyn is going to start by rolling a religion on this bear and see if he maybe gets higher than Brix did. 13 on the die. My religion is here somewhere. That is a 23, which is exactly what Brixby got, so I do not know anything. But then he is going to 5-foot step backwards so that this bear will stop trying to eat him. And there's a spell I can cast on this thing. You know what? He is going to... I'm not going to do a save or suck. He's going to give me a fortitude save for that bear, please.
Gotta check the save on a bear. Alright, not good. That is a 13 on the bear.
All right, that is a fail on Bone Shatter. So it is going to take 14d6, and it is going to be exhausted for 1 minute. Sure, that is 14d6. Is 1d6 damage per caster level, maximum 15. Yeah. That just always sounds like so much damage, but I think it's because I don't have a lot of damaging spells, so I'm not used to things that do damage. So the bear takes 52 points of damage and is exhausted for the next 14 minutes.
Well, the bear dies. That's the good news. As the bear's bones explode. Go flying in every direction. Why can't I right-click now? Come on. which reveals the first
That's not
sovereign.
a feature Linux has.
No, I think this is also a limitation on my mouse, just not wanting to right-click.
You have one of those like 1999 Apple iMac mice that just has the one button on it.
Ugh.
Well, she appears, and Linux won't let me show her, but she's standing in the bear's square, and I'm refreshing. And I believe Cassius is up.
Yeah, I can only assume this is like a first Slayer moment, and she's just here to give us wisdom, because last episode was the real finale, but there's one extra episode in the season, and then the guy's going to come and put cheese slices on our heads. Anyway, Cassius is going to take a 5-foot step back and cast Blur, and would have to roll a natural 20 to get higher than a 23, so we're not even going to try a knowledge check. We're just going to end the turn.
All right. Well, that brings us to Kira.
Hooray. The ghost lady is standing here in the bear square.
Yeah, in the back right bear square. I can finally click.
Back right bear square.
There she
okay.
is.
Kira is going to really quickly check the secret channel and make sure no one is yelling at me to not do anything. No one is, which means I have to think for myself. Real bummer. Kira's gonna move here. No, she can move. She'll take a 5-foot step forward and say if the ghost lady tries to hurt or otherwise harm any of her friends, she's gonna try to attack with a chainsaw. I'm guessing that's gonna be difficult because of how she's a ghost, but Kira's not very smart. So I think that's my turn. I think that's it.
Okay. Well, at the top of round 2, the ghost lady flies over to one of the robots, and she disappears again. And the robot, on the other hand, stands up as if it was not a broken robot, but rather a regular robot. But that is the end of its turn. Brixby, you didn't see that happen.
I did not see that happen. All right. Well, Brixby is going to take this moment to cast improved invisibility greater on himself. And that is a standard action. With a move action, he is going to go behind his friend Alwyn. And can I roll anything on the robot? Or is it really just the ghost and with some stats? I don't know.
I mean, you
Like
can.
in the shell.
I guess you could roll on the robot with just engineering. See if you can get ideas on the physical capacities of this thing.
Oh, man. Me and Foundry continue to have a messy interaction. That is I rolled another 1, as that beautiful golden voice told you in the background there, for a 26.
Well, a 1 doesn't automatically fail a nature roll, at least. So I can tell you that the effectively this appears to be an animated robot that is animated by, some kind of ghosty do. And I guess given its CR, you can ask a question about the robot.
Does this robot have any special attacks?
It's just got some slammy doos.
Oh, okay. Look out for the slammajammers. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, that'll bring us to Alwyn.
Right. So I'm assuming the robot also rips its arm off and hits you with it when it gets to phase 2, which is a joke very few people listening to this pod will probably get. But Alwyn is going to... so we can, if I can physically see the robot, can we interact with it? It says 35, but how far down is that?
It's about 20 feet down.
Okay, so that would put it at 55. So that is within his actual vision. And did he see her go into it?
Did he have an angle on? If he hasn't moved yet,
I can see like 3/4 of it.
I think she saw him fly. He saw her fly up to it and then disappear, and it stand up. So,
Okay.
I don't know if Alan would make those connections, but most people would.
Yeah. And I feel like we saw it teleport. We saw it go into the bear. Yeah. He's naive. He's not like dumb.
It's reasonable to assume that once you've seen a trick twice, you kind of get it.
Just don't know what I want to hit it with because it's going to resist a bunch of stuff, I'm sure, because it's a robot. I guess I could, though I don't know if that would probably be GM ruling if Bone Shatter can even do anything to this thing. Does it have the robot equivalent of bones?
I don't think robots have skeletons.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have anything that would count as a carapace. I could try to confuse it. I do have the ability to cast mind-affecting spells on robots. So you know what? I'm going to do that. I am going to cast Confusion in a 20-foot burst centered on the robot. So go ahead and make me a will save, please.
All right. How do we feel about a 36?
Yeah, that unfortunately passes. That beats the DC 22 for this level 4 spell. And he's not going to move, so that will be his turn.
All right. That takes us to Cassius.
Yeah. Cassius sees how many other robot corpses there are and thinks, oh, this is going to take a while, isn't it? And then he disappears as he casts Vanish.
All right, Kira.
Well, Kira was hoping for some direction from her friends, someone doing something attacky and landing it, but she hasn't got that, so she's going to keep guessing and will enlarge herself and stay on this side of the little... Can I call it a throat? It's a doorway. That's what they call it. That's what they call it, Aziza. Yeah, enlarge person. I'm going to cast that spell, and that'll be my turn. Am I going to move? No, I'm not going to move.
All right. Well, the robot is going to spend its turn climbing up onto this walkway. And that's pretty much all it can do. On account of climbing takes a while. I guess it could do another move action. But it's currently controlled by a smart ghost, and it doesn't want to be in full attack range, so it's just going to move up a little bit. All right, you got a broken robot.
You know, in times like this, I like to take a look at when I've used a lot of my spells. And I'm at that weird middling zone where I have really high-level spells and really low-level spells and not a whole lot in the center. I like to look at what I've prepared in my level 1 spell slots. And I was thinking that it might be nice to roll out the old chestnut. As Brixby holds up a bit of butter in his fingers and casts grease in this hallway. I never use my level 1 spells. I even have a Pearl of Power to get this MF back, this magical fancy back. But yeah, I'm going to cast
how big is
grease right there. So it'll get these. It's a 10-foot splorch. We'll check it. Where is the target? 10-foot square. Yeah, so basically where these two and then the two that the robot are on.
Old 10-foot splorch, and I'm guessing the robot needs to make a
Old 10-foot
save.
splorch. Yep. Needs to beat my DC 19 reflex save for my level 1 spell.
Well, how do we feel about an 8?
Sounds like somebody's prone. This is high level play, everyone.
Poor robot.
And that's my turn. Chuckle a little and then end my turn.
All right, Aloe and big robot fall down.
Yep. Question. Did Brixby hitting that robot with that spell do that thing that Brixby does where it gets a negative to its will save, or no?
That was not
Okay.
sneak attack damage, unfortunately.
Well, I'm going to do this anyway, because it's not often that I get to use my whole little thing that lets me cast mind-affecting stuff on robots. So go ahead and make me another will save, Sam.
So I rolled a 1. I'm just not super sure how this is going to work with the undead part of it.
Oh, because she's which does that override the robot immunities? Because undead also have immunities to mind affecting, right?
Yeah, I think like the way the effect works, it's kind of like the body belongs to the robot, but the mind stuff belongs to the ghosty doodle. Just looking to see, yeah. I mean,
because that's going to be a very important question with the roll you just failed as to whether or not she's immune to that or not. Because it's ending the fight if she isn't.
You keep your intelligence, wisdom, charisma, level, class, base attack, bonus, base saves, bonuses, alignment, and mental abilities.
Okay, mental abilities. Would that be the immunity to mental that undead have?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then the feeble mind that she just got a natural 1 on does not work on her. And she does not have her intelligence, charisma, and reduced wisdom all reduced to 1.
That would be pretty rough for her.
Yeah. And Alan will take 1 step to the left to be behind Kira and have a little bit of cover in case she has any kind of range stuff. And that will be his turn.
All right, invisible Cassius. I like the inverted picture. Oh, that's very snazzy looking.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Cassius is going to invisibly take a 5-foot step to the side, just to allow room for should this ghosty do manage to stand and walk through the grease. Have ample room to do so. Although I would argue it might even be squeezing, but that's just me. And just going to ready an action to poke with the rapier if this thing gets within its range.
All right. Well, on Kira's turn, she becomes large.
Woo. Am I in the grease now?
Kind of got 1 foot in the grease there.
Okay, I'm going to take a 5-foot step, just shimmy on in this direction, out of the grease, directly in front of the little doorway, so I hope no one's trying to shoot through me. And ready in action to... Oh, can I take a 5-foot step and also ready in action? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to take a 5-foot step out of the grease and ready in action to attack it just as much as I can if it moves into attack range.
Everybody's being pretty mean to this robot.
Well, the robot's being pretty mean to us probably soon.
Poor robot. I think that the robot recognizes that it's not the most reflexive creature in the world. It's going to just crawl 5 feet as a move action to be able to reach Kira.
Would that provoke?
I don't think it provokes because it's just moving into threatened range, but it does trigger Kira's ready to attack.
Yay.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't have reach. I forgot
Well,
about
she
that.
I
has.
have reach, yeah.
Yeah, so
Which
now it's
doesn't
10
reach.
feet
Yeah.
away, so now
She's
she can
big.
reach it. But it was 15 before.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ooh, a paltry 4 on the die for a... Oh, God, I'm not even raging yet. Dang it. For a 29.
Let me just check the body of this robot. Yes.
Hit?
Yeah, 29 hits.
Oh, thank goodness. I was going to be really sad otherwise. Roll 3d6 plus, I think, 25, because I'm not raging. Come on. Is 25. Oh, 2 1s. 32 damage, and I'm sure it doesn't all go through.
It doesn't all go through,
Dang it.
as it's one of these robot-y characters. And for your troubles, you get a slam. A slam from the ground.
Ground slam.
Accounting for the prone, that is a 25 to slam.
Let's see, I'm not raging, so that might not do it. Oh, 25 meets beats.
All right, well, you get slammed for 14 slammage
14 slammage.
from the prone robot, which honestly looks a little bit sad.
Fair.
Breakspeed, you're up.
What is the... It's... Do they have a +4 to their AC against
Yeah.
ranged attacks while being prone? Is that what it is? Okay. So I'm going to take a cumulative -8 to this roll. But I will... Oh, wait. Cassius, you aren't singing, right? You're just invisible? Or did you start your...
No, I realized I haven't started yet. If you want to delay, I can start.
Okay, I didn't think so. I feel like even if we apply a -8 versus the flat-footed touch of this robot against this roll. All right, so 24
That will hit
against
flat-footed touch.
flat-footed touch of this robot. Alrighty. That's the noble acid splash, so let's roll that damage. 1. Followed by 27 sneak attack damage. Now
Well,
that technically... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
well, none of the acid damage goes through.
Oh, no. And that is, I guess, the end of my turn.
All right, well, that's a badly damaged robot. And Alwyn, you're up. Your mind tricks don't appear to work on Ghost Brains.
Okay. Alwyn then will cut his palm and rub it on his chest and cast Blood Tentacles.
Yeah.
And 14 weird ethereal tentacle things sprout out of him. And that is a full round action to cast that, so that's all he can do.
All right, 14 blood tentacles. Cassius. Things just got a lot more eldritch in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cassius has never seen that happen.
No. I think Cassius's invisible tiger eyes go wide at that, but he's seen enough weirdness in the world wound that I don't think he's, shaken or anything. He will, as a swift action, begin to invisibly inspire, because you only have to be able to hear him, not see him. His companions to fight robots and ghosts and bears. Oh my! And I think it's going to be a reach off, probably between Big Kira and Big Robot, but he'll still just ready as a standard to poke if the robot decides to crawl forward at all.
All right, Big Kira.
We're inspired now? Or, yeah, no. Yes, great.
Yes.
Inspired. Kira's going to be raging. Let's tick that off. And I'm going to go for the full attack. All right, come on, dice. That's a natural 19. So I'm going to roll to confirm. That is I think a 36 to confirm.
That
Yes,
de-
36 to confirm.
definitely confirms
so
on
that's-
the robot.
1 crit. Let's keep going. Ooh, an 18. That's also a critical threat. Oh, that's the wrong die. Don't want to roll that one. Roll this one. Okay, to confirm, that is only a 28.
28 confirms on the animated robot.
Okay, so 2 crits. I'm going to keep rolling. Here we go. I'm gonna roll so many d6s. Oh, that's a 9 on the die for a 28. 28 hits, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, last one. Measly plus 14. 12 plus 14, which I think is just a 26.
26 hits.
Haha, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6d6 plus 29 times 6. I'm gonna roll
36
that one in the guy.
d6.
Oh, 36 d6.
Would
Oh,
be
wait.
18, yeah? It's normally 3.
Yeah, no, that's right. You're right. My bad. I did that. Okay, so R, roll
18 d6.
36 d6.
That's 18 d6.
No, 18 d6. Okay, 18 d6. That's much more sensible. 18 d6 plus, and then I'm going to do this math. 29 clear. 29 times 6 equals 174. That's exciting. An extremely satisfying 236 points of chainsaw damage. God, I love a chainsaw.
12 HP
It's
remaining.
ridiculous.
I think you got it.
You broke that robot.
Yeah.
And once again, as the
That would have almost killed Alwyn 3 times.
robot
know, that's so many
splatters on the
times.
ground, the first sovereign reappears. But of course, I once again cannot right click for some reason. Oh, I can't click at all now. Why? Okay, now I can. Now we can right click. She reappears in the space over the dead robot. Kira taking
Stop
a 5
it.
foot step. Or
I don't know where any of my invisible friends are, so I can't. I think I'm going to stay where I am so I don't actually squash them. So, no.
well, I think this intense ghost, seeing an oversized opponent in front of her, is going to float over the grease here, float right on into Kira's grill. That will provoke an attack of opportunity if you'd like to attempt to stab her.
Yeah. Don't harm me, bro. That's going to be a 28 plus 14 is 42.
Okay, that hits.
I'm going to roll it outside the guy. No, I'm not. I have to add 29, and that's hard. Roll 3d6 plus 29. 38 points of damage that I'm sure does nothing to her. Just a regular old chainsaw.
It seems like it hurts her a little.
Okay, great.
I mean, just like a little.
But yeah, I'm going to echo Zach in the Foundry tier and say, please don't possess Kira. I love her.
Would my ready to action go off to strike as well? Since
Yeah. She
She's
is in your grill.
Ooh, natural 18 critical threat. We're looking at a 41.
41 hits. Do you have a ghost touch weapon?
So she can't be crit. No.
Not without being incorporeal or having ghost touch.
Well, if this turn goes poorly as I become visible, I might be incorporeal soon. Hey!
Oh,
I'll just roll damage then. Yeah, here comes 13. Pretty sure she dies.
Crazy if
it
she did, though.
seems like it definitely did something. Like, literally, like the least something that it could do. And she is totally unperturbed by the stabs. And she's just going to reach out to touch Kira. So this will be a touch attack. 30 versus touch AC.
Yeah, Sam.
I have to confirm. 86 on the blur.
Okay.
I'm going to roll in the guy here. Just because, I'd rather not do this particular math in my head and hold everything up. That is 26 damage. In addition, it just hurts so much. Spasms of pain rack Kira's body. And there's no mechanical thing other than the damage, but it sucks. It sucks so much.
Oh, I hate it. Yikes. Ouch.
Alright, Kira, or not Kira, Brixby, you just saw Kira get touched and it wasn't pleasant. You might be muted.
Not loving that. So Brix is going to make do 10 to the left and then 10 down to get a semi-clean shot at the old Sovereign. And he is going to let off yet another Scorchy Dew. I still have a couple. Should I be rolling any sort of spell situation?
Spell resistance sounds like a good idea.
It sounds like a terrible idea to me, frankly, if you don't care about my opinion. 20. It's a 2 off the die.
Not gonna do it.
Yep. Really just does not want me to make any of my SR. I have a plus 18 to this roll, people. I'm not out here messing around. I took all the feats. I did all the right things, and that is the end of my turn.
All right. Alwyn, there's the ghost lady.
Right, Alwyn. Yep, he is going to step 5 feet down diagonally left so that Kira's not in his way. And he is going to slap this thing 14 times with his tentacles.
Slap it.
And do half damage on any of the hits because it's an incorporeal creature, I'm assuming.
Do they count as magical tentacles?
That's actually what I've just been looking up. They do count as magical. So that is, I'm just going to do this. It's going to give a number, but I'm going to look at what's in it. These will all be at my BAB, which is on here somewhere. BAB is there it is. It is a +7, and then my charisma is +8, so that is a +15 to all of these. So does a 36 hit?
Yes.
Or no, 34.
34 hits.
Okay. Yep. A 26.
Nope.
A 28.
Hits exactly.
Okay. So I know everything above a 13 hits. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. So that is going to be...
Can you do them all
6, that is 12.
separately?
Yep, I'm going to do them.
The way it's broken down.
Do them all. Oh, because they're 50% stuff, right?
Yeah.
2d6. So we said I had 6 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So first one is going to be 3 points of damage. Second one is going to be 4 points of damage. 2 points of damage. 4 points of damage. 1 point of damage. 5 and 1 more. And 5 points of damage. And then those tentacles suck back in, and he gains all of that as temp HP. But he loses those tentacles. And that will be his turn.
All right. Well, it was some serious damage, kind of.
Chipping away.
Cassius, you're visible. There's a ghost who is very hard to hurt in front of you.
Yeah, I don't have a better plan than try and poke a ghost with a sword, so we're just going to do that.
Hey, half damage is half damage.
continuing the song. I wish I could crit, but I can't. I call it a song. It's oratory. Continuing the stirring speech. I know the AC now, so a 38 hits for sure. Natural 1. And then a 30, so 2 hits. $15 full on the first. And 15 full on the second. Almost max.
All right, and both of those seem to do a little bit of damage to her.
Hooray.
Okay, Kira, that hurt a lot.
It sure did. Kira's mad. And it's gonna full attack for whatever it's worth. Don't know what the point is when you can't crit, but here we go. Alright. Oh, I shouldn't have complained. That is a 31.
Yeah. And AC
Okay.
28, we've discovered.
Oh, right, yes, sorry. Oh, man, it's a nat 20 on the second one. I guess it's just a regular hit.
Yeah, it's an automatic hit.
Okay. And on the third one, we got a second 20. All going to waste. All right, and the fourth one, remarkable, a 19. So sad. This is the saddest I've ever been. 19 is going to be a... 19 was 14. 33? 33. Which hits.
Yep.
So that's 4 hits.
Yeah, I do need the damage for all the hits separately, though, because of the way her defenses work.
Okay. Okay, I can do this. Roll 3d6 plus 29. And then I just do that 4 times, right?
Yeah, and if you press up, it'll put the previous message in there. You can just hit
Ooh,
enter.
okay. So half of 35 on the first one. Nice. Half of 45 on the second one. Ugh, half of 33 on the third one. And the last one is... Okay, half of 44. That one divides evenly. I can do that math. 22.
Well, she doesn't like it.
That's understandable. Can I try and intimidate her? Can she be intimidated?
You cannot intimidate the undead, unfortunately.
Aw, man. I feel like they should be afraid of things. If I learned anything from K-pop demon hunters, it's that demons have feelings too. But I guess she's not
That's
a demon,
true.
so
No. Oh, you did intimidate a daemon last episode.
yeah, that's true. That's because they have feelings too.
You can hang your hat on that one.
Thank you. That's my turn.
Unfortunately for your hat, it's about to get another pain touch.
Get wrecked. Yeah.
I don't know. I hit her for 30. 15.
Oh, this is a pretty terrible. Only 27 versus touch AC.
I'm pretty sure that still does it. Yeah, I might have a 13 touch AC.
62 on the blur.
Yeah.
All right, more pain coming. Rolled in the guy because that's what the guy's there for. 22 pain damage.
Ouch. Oh, it hurts. Yikes. Ouch. Ay.
And I think she's just going to float backwards because she doesn't like everybody being up in her face like that. Just a little 5-foot floaty do. And Brixby's up. You've got an Asimar standing on you.
Oh, am I in his square?
It's fine. We were just swarming, and I'm going to take a 5-foot step to the right, and then I am going to make another cursed spell resistance roll. Come on, Foundry. Oh, I was thinking about that one, but that is a 31 with 13 off the die.
Yeah, 31 does it.
All right, we're getting into the big side this time. I am going to roll to hit. Because because you aren't technically in melee because you stepped back. So, with all of this, can they see me? This matters for, if not, if yes, then add 2 to this roll is all I'm saying. I'm doing this without the +2 from invisibility. So that is a 34 against either touch or flat-footed touch.
Okay, that hits.
Okie doke. Well, I need you to roll, for me, a fortitude save, and yes, it affects objects.
Roll a 1.
Yes.
Second one on the save.
Goodness.
Oh, marvelous. Oh, fantastic.
Oh, the damage on this is going to be...
I wish I could do sneak attack on this as
interesting.
well, but I can't do sneak attack on this, unfortunately. But I can do 28 d6 points of damage as my disintegrate ray hits you. So it's 97.
Look at all these
And I guess,
dice.
yes, it's going to be halved, but still, it's a considerable contribution there.
Whew. Just gonna do that on a calculator just to make sure I subtract 48 damage correctly. All right, she didn't like that at all.
And that is Brixby's turn.
All right. Alwyn, you're up. A ghost just got disintegrated in front of you.
Yeah. Alwyn is going to take a step to the right to get back in range of this thing. And then he is going to slap it with, let's see, he lost 6, so he has 8 tentacles left. I'm looking for a 13 or higher. So let's see, I got 2 hits. So first one is going to do 3 points of damage, and second one is going to do 2 points of damage. So he does 5 points of damage, gains 5 points of temp HP, and loses 2 more tentacles.
Are those considered weapon damages by any chance?
It's considered magical, what do they call it? Not weapon. I just looked this up. Natural weapons.
I was just thinking because of the Inspire is for
Oh, I don't
weapon
have your
attack
thing ticked on.
damages
Yeah, that'd be adding 3
Yeah.
to each of
I
your
don't have your
damages,
thing
too.
and attacks.
Yeah.
I just didn't think about that earlier.
Yeah, I should have been adding that because it's considered a magical natural weapon. I did not tick on your Bard Inspired Courage, so a lot more of those should have been hitting.
I think it's good.
But hand off the chess piece for that if we...
Sadly, still up.
Yeah. Remember that for next time if it's not dead by the time it gets to me again, which it probably will be anyway.
All right. Cassius, you're up.
See, it floated out of my reach, and I don't want to get in front of Kira, who could reach over me, but then I'm providing cover. So, keeping the performance going, happy to let Kira get the chainsaw full attack on this thing. I will reach up to Kira's large knee and just top her off with a cure mod.
Thanks.
It's taking some hits. It's not a ton, but here's 13 points of healing.
You love to see it. 13 health.
Yeah, and he'll just stay put in the corner.
Kira reaches down and gives Cassius a quick pat on the head. Thanks, buddy. Oh, she can't see him, can she?
Oh, he became visible when he struck with the sword.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pat on the head. Thanks, buddy. And we'll attempt to full attack this ghost.
Poor ghost.
Okay, that is a 39 on the first one.
Yeah, 39 hits.
Yes, another 20. Oh, wait, that means nothing. Dang it. Okay. A 29 on the third one, which I think does hit.
Yep.
Ooh, and a 22, right? Yeah, 22 on the last
22.
one, so 3 hits.
Does not.
And then I have to do it separate, right? the damage rolls?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I push the up button again? Oh, I can't. Half of 37, half of 41, and half of 45. And I can't intimidate her, so I'm all done.
All right, this ghost is looking rough. And I think the first sovereign, like, she's starting to fade away some from taking so much damage. Like, even though it's weird to have magical weapons hitting an incorporeal creature, it's like she's losing some of her cohesiveness. I think that she's going to take a wild swing here and float back up to Kira. And I am going to need an extremely important will save.
Oh, no.
I'd like to use, if you don't have one, I would like to use Sky Metal on this.
I think I have at least one. Yeah, I'll use mine.
Let's see.
Because you cannot become the bear.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah. Yep,
All right.
Izzy has 2. So
I'm going to use, I'll use one of my Sky Metals. Okay, here we go. I'm afraid to look. Well, that's sorry, this was will, right?
Yeah.
And how much does Sky Metal add? 4?
Yep.
Okay, so that's... Okay, that's 30. 30?
With a 30, like, Kira can feel the ghost's, like, presence creeping into her mind, and she can feel, like, almost this strange sense of being, like, shoved down and back in her own body, like, as if she's being moved out of the way to make room, but then as if, like, the power of the audience dedicating a Sky Metal brings her up, lifts her, and allows her the force of will to resist the first sovereign coming into her body, taking control of her body and forcing her into a back seat in her own form. You save. You were not possessed.
Oh, man. Thank God for a Sky Metal. Thank you, audience and fans. Thank you, Scrappers. We love you so much. Oh, I was going to have to murder all my friends or die.
No, you would have killed us all. Totally would have killed us all.
All right, Brixby, you don't necessarily know that Kira just almost killed you all,
Nope.
but there's always that vibe.
we don't see like the
hanging
ghost
over
hit
the
her
party.
and bounce back or anything.
Well, I do know that I'm just working my way down. I'm going to roll a spell resistance because Brixby is going to reach out and hold out brandish a snake scale as fire originates from his square. Hey, good job, buddy. Okay, let's try that again. Brixby brandishes a snake scale and an inferno originates from his square as he casts fire snake. He's going to try to direct it from here to there, and then, I don't know, the snake's just going to go this way. It's not like he can keep doubling it back on them, as cool as that would be. So, first off, before I get too excited about this, let's see if I even get the... Oh, that's a 25 versus SR.
Just misses it.
Ah, bummer. And another spell bites the dust, and that is the end of Brixby's turn.
Okay. Alwyn, running low on tentacles.
Alwyn, yeah. He has 6 left. And, looking at the wording of the spell, I think I actually didn't miss out anything with Cassius's thing, because it specifically says that their attack bonus is my BAB plus my charisma. It doesn't mention anything about adding anything else to it. And the bardic thing just increases my overall attack bonus, not my base attack bonus. So I think we actually did accidentally do it correctly.
Task failed
If I'm
successfully.
looking at this right. Yeah. Because it looks like it doesn't take any bonuses from anything I have on for my normal attacks, as far as both the to hit or the damage. Which makes sense because you get so many attacks. Like if it was getting your other stuff on it too, it would be much higher than a level 5 spell. But yeah, he's gonna smack her again. And So that is one hit. Awesome. I really, at this point, should have just walked forward and cast a heal spell on her, but I spent an entire round casting these things. I'm going to use them. That is 3 more points of damage. And you know what? He will step forward and be next to her.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, Castius is up at round 7.
All right, another round of inspiration tick down. Just 3,800 more to go. And we're going to full attack this ghost. Might get my first kill steal.
Smusher.
Not on the first one, that's a miss. Consecutive 3s is not helping.
Oof.
Oh, don't worry, that last one was a 4. Anyway, I live to buff Kira. That's it. Go forth and slay.
Well, we'll see.
All right, giant Kira, you got a ghost in your face, not in your head.
Yeah, not in my head. All right, let's go. Up, I also got a 3, but a 3 plus 28. So that's fine. Right, die. That's better. That is going to be 35. That is a 34. And then the last one is 29. Right? Yes, 29. So all 4 of
Sounds
those
like
should
4
hit.
hits.
And I'm going to roll them separately. I'm going to press the little up arrow. Thanks, Jeff. Half of 39. Just going to keep going until I hear otherwise. Half of 39.
2 in a row.
Half of 40. And half of 35. Yes!
Whoosh, goes the ghost, dissipated in a cloud of chainsaw.
That lady said he wouldn't do it.
As the first sovereign disappears.
Okay, we have 1d3 days to get through this tunnel
Yeah,
before
now
she shows
take
up
off
and
running.
beats us up again.
Maybe. Could be hours.
3 minutes.
She's real strong.
But with ghosts, or am I thinking of haunts, not ghosts?
I'm pretty sure
What am
that
I
also
thinking of
happens
that's
for
like
ghosts.
1d3?
Ghosts have some
Yeah.
period where they.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, I know they both come back, but I didn't know if ghosts were specifically the 1d3.
granted, I didn't get those bad touches, but that was actually easier than the other room. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, I'm deeply suspicious.
Perhaps we should
Do you
take a
think maybe
moment
she
to
possessed
destroy
me
these
anyway?
robots.
Let me dismiss the grease first before you all go whoop, 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 whoop. That's canonically the noise you make when you start slipping on grease in this game.
That's the noise I make.
Oh, yeah, was I standing in grease the last 2 turns?
Or
Or is it grease this one
Grease
down
is this. Okay, not clicking now. But there. I don't know why I can only click on that there. You see what I'm talking about?
Okay, so it's not these
Yeah,
2
no,
squares.
yeah.
Okay. The way the thing was drawn, it looked like it was 6 of them.
Yeah, it's the old greasy oval. Let's check it out. This isn't like
Guess I'll
a
squeeze through here.
sorry. So I'm trying to figure this out because this kind of reminds me of like the game Mousetrap. The way that I'm looking at this, like, is this hole like is this solid above the hole and the hole? Like,
Yeah,
okay, perfect.
It's weird, like they've drawn where the hole is, but this is a walkway that's above the ziggurat, which the ziggurat itself goes downward, and then in the center of the ziggurat is that hole, which you can for some reason see through the walkway that goes down even deeper.
I also like that the ziggurat is inverted, but the shadows they drew when they were drawing it, like, clearly looks as though it's going up, not down.
Or what kind of magical items may have been tribute to her over the years. Perhaps something we could find useful.
Yeah, can we start I guess we probably have to get off the walkway. I mean, I guess Brixby has his I can defy gravity or whatever that thing is called on my it's spurn gravity. That's what it is. so I can do a little fly-do down on my disc.
I can cast fly on the rest of us if we want.
I'll just feather fall down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alwyn will cast fly on himself and Kira then.
Thank you.
Destroy the robot so she can't possess them.
Yep.
Yeah, the robots don't resist at all. They're broken robots.
Stop resisting.
Kira has a great time destroying this robot.
So you would have gotten along so well with the original Sovereign.
It's true. She was the OG robot smasher.
But it seems like down here, like there are bits of these broken robots, and then there are like a bunch more robots that are in worse shape, like she did to them what you just did to her robots. Like over the years, she's smashed a whole bunch of them beyond possession levels. And that's about it. And down in that pit, it looks like there's bones.
I guess I detect magic around and see if we detect any magidoo.
Alwyn will be doing the... Actually, do I have detect magic? Yeah, I do. Alwyn will be doing the same, just kind of swooping around and detecting magic.
It seems like this room is devoid of magic. You've just got a lot of bones and a lot of broken robots. This is very much a sort of place of the dead.
What's going on in that pit? That's all the way down. The pit's just bones. Can we see the bottom?
Yeah,
of the
way
pit?
down in the like it's a total of 70 feet down. And there's just like a tangle of like there's some rubble down there and some broken robot parts, but mostly it's just like smashed up and broken bones.
40 perception doesn't change that, right?
40 perception, yeah.
You
It's
just
definitely
really see
bones.
those bones.
And then there's no like
And she can be right down on him since she's got flight.
there's no equipment down there, like, so either they've all rotted away or like all these dead bodies were thrown in there naked.
What's in the bone, Sam?
It's just bones. It's naked bones.
Just naked bones.
It's a little weird that you're staring so much at the naked bones, I gotta say.
Everyone's dead in the
But we
nudie
just-
pit. We need to go.
We just re-killed the first Sovereign, so we expect there to be loot. Look how much loot Kevin Cool had sitting next to him. He had a whole pile of it, and he's got a vault down here, too. Where's all her loot?
Well, apparently they took her loot, repurposed it.
We'll get it back eventually.
We heal up before proceeding further.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. What's everybody down by?
I have a wand. Let's save your resources.
Not much, TBH.
I don't have a super lot at Cure Sirius's level.
33.
This is a few wand hits.
And are you the only one hurt, or did Cassius get hit too?
Uh,
Oh wait, I got hit. What am I
down
at?
20.
I'll use I'll do a Cure Serious Mass. Because that'll get us pretty good, and I don't have anything else where that I use at that level. It's just that in particulate form. So that is 3d8 plus 14. So we'll all get 27 back.
Nice.
Oh, and I have my temp HP for an hour.
That's cool. Tent HP, short for tentacle.
Yeah, my tent HP.
Does the tunnel continue here and the map just cut off? Or is it solid wall?
That looks like solid wall. I would need perception checks from the party to see if they find any sort of secret passages that you've been told are here, but they're not immediately apparent.
Alright, gotta put on my lookers again.
It's another 40.
It's a 17 for a 17.
36.
I think Kira can see the outline on this, right by where Cassius is standing, the outline of a secret door built into the rock there.
Cassius, you're standing next to an outline of a secret door built into the rock there.
Oh my. Did not even notice.
You have amazing senses.
Does it appear locked?
You want to...
No, you can. Once you figure out that it's there, you can kind of figure out whatever the secret mechanism is for sliding the rock aside and opening it up onto what appears to be a narrow stone corridor that travels through the bedrock for hundreds of feet.
Yeah.
Looks like you've found your secret passage.
Great tunnel.
Bixby loves a tunnel. Very pro tunnel.
Can we try and detect magic, sort of, to figure out where the wards might start? What I'm wondering is there a way without... I mean, I'm not trying to meta, I'm just trying to figure out, teleporting-wise, can we find a way to get back into this tunnel if we had to leave without, going back through the palace?
We set the mansion up anywhere, though.
Oh, that's true.
Anywhere there's a 5-foot square, we can have 4,000 invisible servants or whatever.
Yeah, it seems like the wards don't begin immediately. It's probably somewhere further on down the tunnel if you're detecting magic. And there's all hallways that Paizo leaves for you are always 5 feet, so it's a 5-foot hallway. Gonna be a tough squeeze for a giant, but other than that, everybody else can scoot through.
She won't be giant forever.
Well, I imagine if it's like hundreds of feet isn't that much. I was going to say it would be the 14 minutes and she'd shrink down, but hundreds of feet is not actually that long.
It's hundreds of miles.
Well, I would walk at least 500 miles.
I'd walk 500 more.
Do we think it probably has not been 2 hours and 20 minutes since we fought the horse people, or excuse me, buzzard people this time?
No.
Right? Okay, yeah, then I'll still have freedom of movement on us too.
Very cool.
Oh, so it doesn't even matter to Kira that she would be squeezing.
Mm-hmm.
And the grease.
That's what I was just thinking.
Greased up
Yep.
watermelon.
Oh, and it also didn't matter that I was standing on the grease, even if I had been.
Yeah. Look at you tricking the grease. Tricking my level 1 spell. Felt good to be able to bring one of those out in book 5.
So, do we just pass through the wall here?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Heading into the...
I think Sam has to move us to another map.
Yeah, it's a different map.
Nope, the rest of the entire adventure is occurring in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Oh no.
Can you
tiny
see?
guy.
I see us.
Yes.
Tiny little rectangle.
I see us in the tiniest little
It's like we're on a chocolate bar.
a 1x5 rectangle. Yeah. We need one more person to be in that last spot.
I can fill it in. I'm 2 times people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, make Kira big and
should-
she'll fill it up.
Should
Yeah.
be taking up that spot.
Yeah, she's got like another 12 minutes of bigness.
You just kind of fold it over. This is fine.
Am I remembering that right? Is that one a minute a level or is that another 10 minute
minute a
level
level.
one?
Yeah.
Minute a level. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the tunnel, which has very clearly not been traversed for ages, travels through the earth for several hundred feet, winding around, curving kind of gently, before eventually it stops. It stops at a wall.
Are we at that wall?
Yeah, that's what's right in front of you.
Can we percept anything? Like another door seam?
Yeah, if you want to percept that kind of thing.
Ugh, that's 36.
With a 36, yeah, you can tell you're looking at the back of a secret door here.
I think there's another door here.
Do we want to maybe... I mean, don't get me wrong. I am motivated to move on this. But if we aren't worried about the lurker demon ratting us out to the Black Seers because of the consort, then we could theoretically have a party at my house for the evening, and then go through. I worry we'd have less places to rest in the magical mansion inside of the mage maze.
I did also use a lot of my high-level healing.
Yeah, that too.
So it might be a good idea for us to rest.
Well, I feel okay, but I understand that you all need to get some sleep so you can keep casting spells.
Any objections from you, Cassius?
No, it does seem prudent. I was about to suggest we make certain that we're able to communicate with our minds, just as we're about to be. Were we to open this door, we don't know who's on the other side of it, so that just popped into my mind when Kira said, I think I see another door. It's like, oh no, 48 gearsmen start arming their rifles.
Yes.
But resting does seem sensible.
I'd like to change what I look like, or what I've prepared, and probably a different tack. Hopefully there's less spell resistance in there.
I had a thought about that.
I'm afraid there might be a lot of spell resistance from here on out.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't say that with any special knowledge other than having played some high-level adventures before.
That's fair. Fair assumption.
I was going to say, usually once spell resistance shows up, it never leaves.
Yeah, no, that's true. Alright. It's time to go into the magnificent manse, I think. I pull out a miniature ivory door and a small piece of polished marble and a silver spoon. And I take the piece of polished marble and put it in the spoon and launch it at the door, I guess. They don't really say what we have to do with these focus bits, but
I assume it's that.
and it just knocks the
Sounds
door
about
open.
right.
It's like the 90s trope where you're all like walking into like a house party and there's like already like pizza spinning on the DJ turntable. Yeah, I like it hopping.
All right, and as you all step into the House of Mouse, I assume that's not copyrighted in any way.
We immediately get Toodles and get him to give us the MacGuffin we need for the episode.
That makes sense. And you spend the rest of your day, chilling in a multi-dimensional house in the middle of a secret tunnel nobody's been in for years, if not decades. Well, feel a little bit stronger for your experience in that basement as you level up to level 15, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, this is a fun one.
Yeah. Level 15.
Level 15. Level 15.
I already feel that I'm going to regret this.
Yay. We love regret.
Do we want to
Level
roll
15.
for HP before we go to bed, just for funsies, and we can do the level up proper?
Absolutely we do.
Okay.
I gotta add my TM bag of tricks to my level 15 sheet.
All right. Well, who wants to go first?
Let me just remember what my hit dice is. I think it's a D10.
It should say if you're using Hero Lab, it should
Say the side.
Yep. Sure
say
does.
if you look at
Sure
your
does.
very first one, level 1. Yeah.
Well, for
Yep.
your psychic dip, it's going to be a D6.
It's
Yeah.
true.
One day I'm actually going to do the dip, and you all are going to be real surprised.
I will put my hand up on my hip if I see you do that dip.
Okay, I'm about to roll a D20. All right, rolling a D10. Here we go. Terrible roll. That's a 5.
Well, I got a 9 for you.
Ah, thanks, Sam.
Gonna regret that too.
Yep.
All right, who's next?
I'm going back to Wizard because I'm out of Arcane Trickster, but it's still a D6. Let's roll. Come on, Foundry. 5.
Beats the crap out of the one I rolled.
Yay! I have not been doing great on HP, and that officially puts me over into the triple digits.
Hey.
Oh, God.
Woo!
103
You made
hit
it.
points. Yeah, I'll live forever.
Rarely do wizards get so far.
The secret ingredient is crime. That's why he's lasted so long.
I'll throw a d10.
D10.
Get a 6.
I also got a 6, which, if you remember from 1,000 years ago, means you get 7.
Nice. And that leaves you with me. I still have 2 more levels of my prestige class, so I am still a D6. And I got a 1, so hopefully you did better.
I did the opposite of that. How about a 6?
Nice. That is 2 in a row that I had a 6 on. And I think in both cases it was you that rolled the 6.
Dang. Gotta stop rolling well.
But 116 HP. I'll live forever.
Alan's gonna live forever. But of course, it's possible that none of you will live through the next day, which we'll find out next time, because I'm going to bed.
Oh.
Night, Sam.
Good night, Sam.
Night,
You
Sam.
you take a level yourself.
As a treat.
I'll level up all the monsters in
just
the
you,
basement.
just you.
Just you, Sam. You take a level.
Happy level up, Sam.
Against the machine. Against the machine.
Pot Against the Machine is property of Network Against the Machine LLC, all rights reserved. Pathfinder and the Iron Gods Adventure Path are property of Paizo Publishing. See their website for more details. Theme Against the Machine was written and performed by your own Zach. See the show notes for additional music and sound licensing. If you enjoyed the show, we encourage you to leave us a review.
Oh my God! There it is. Now I can't take it seriously. That I see it as a real character.
It's very serious.
I think it's a great
recording.
episode title name, so I just dropped that in our title ideas.
But we
I
have
think
to
if we
not
do it, though,
explain
we need
why
the-
that's the title.
Well, yeah, I mean, we never do, but we also have to use the cross out text. Otherwise, it's not as funny.
Oh, that reminds me. I meant to change this week's episode cover to Keanu Reeves' Jesus tattoo.
Oh wait.
Hopefully, I remember to do that after we log off here, because that power is available.
That's amazing.
Well, I don't like that very much.
I like how it lets me hit try
There
again,
we
like
go.
it's an issue on my end.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
Virtualization wins again. It's not the real camera; it's the virtual camera that I'm using, I guess.
I was going to say, did you see how I learned that time? And I moved the mic out of the way?
Incredible.
I'm definitely not just saving a picture of Keanu Reeves while we're starting the podcast. I don't know why you would even say that.
Sorry, my dog is like freaking out right now. I don't know what you're doing. He's wrapped himself in blankets and he's doing
You
the
can see
like.
him in the background.
Yeah, he's having a good time. He's